Okay, we are back. My microphone is on. I checked it this time. Had the phone on the charger. I checked it this time. Junk Journal January in the middle of March from Ink and Page. Debbie's packet. We are on tab. And so I looked through, I've been using all those tabs of butterflies and such throughout. That was for this page. That's okay, there's plenty. I grabbed out my ephemera over here. I grabbed the words, the quotes that were left over. These are the tabs. There's some large ones. There's some of these medium ones, and then these, and then these. I know I want to work on these too, but I want to stencil these. So let's get our little page here. Oh, one. Which one? I'll go with this one and this one. So I grabbed out this stencil. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. I got my acrylic antique white. Who cares lid and my makeup sponge. Shake this up. Okay. Put it over so I can use that well right there. And I'll do the whole thing. Just here and there. See if it even shows up on there, huh? Over here. Alright, let's see. Oh, see. There. This is just a little bit. Baby white. These over here, just try. They should dry pretty quick. I'll give it a good wash after this. Make my life easier. Nope. Set that off to the side. Paper off to the side. And we'll set this off to the side. There. Okay. So this one's still kind of wet. Should be able to work on this one. And I think I was kind of looking at what I had and trying to pregame like what I want to do. So I think on this one, I want to use this quote. I really like it. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul. I know I want to cut this end off. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Hope is the thing with feathers. Cut it there. And we'll cut it there. To the side. And I think I want to put it just that up there. This down here. And then I thought about like getting a butterfly and putting it here. Kind of like that. Nothing too crazy, you know. Maybe put a little bit of a little piece of this under him, sticking out a little. I gotta be honest, I kind of just like it like that. Although I wouldn't mind putting like a little script stamp on there. Let's see if I can close by. Just use this one. Just use this little fella here. Grab a paperback. You just kind of down like this. Something like that. While I have this out, let me go ahead and do it on here too. That kind of turned out good. All right. To the side, and this back, and we'll go with this on right. A whole bolster thing came up. I had to take a little bit more of a break between the last video and this one because we needed to do some heavy duty stapling up there. Putting oh, what is the word? Plastic up. You have to build a wall for the bathroom, and that. Yeah, I had to build a wall for the bathroom, so we had to put in insulation and some plastic. So you need to do that, and then oh, I'm sure if he did that, then he's got the he's already run. I showed him where I wanted outlets and such in there, and where I wanted the potty placed and such. So like that, I think I might need something there. In here. I know I've got some bits I've torn off in the past in here, so that. I do like this. That. Have that going off that way. No, because then it'll block the word, so I definitely want it over here. Maybe that's all I really need. I don't need this. I think we'll just go like that. Put this about here. About that. So spatula. Spell it down. Like this, like that. Excuse me. Alright. And then I want to add a dangle to this. I went through and picked out, it said feathers, here's a butterfly. I picked out some butterflies, but then I did have this bird here. I also have this feather. About the feather. Let's see. Grab one of these. Uh-oh. Do that. Grab my poke tool. Okay. And what else can we put on here? No, I think we'll grab a piece of this. And let's see. This flower back there. Put that on there. Or blue ticket here. Might be a little long. I don't want it to cover like the whole thing. I don't mind this because it's, you know, maybe this. Just a little shorter. Make that a little shorter. And could put a little piece of lace under this. So I can have this for some stability. Let's see what this will look like. A little piece of lace. This fella. There. I put this underneath. And you can't even see it. Put that there. And then just have this. I'm okay with it. Oh, here's where I can put the circle. Yeah, let's do that. Looks cool. I'll put it to the side. Here. This side too a little bit. Alright. This fella, put our feather on first. And circle. These two guys. This fella. And then through the hole. Closed up. Okay. There. Okay. One done. Curling up, are we? You and I glue it to the page, will you? Alright. That's when I wanted to use another one of these quotes. Let's see. I like this one, for there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. But is there going to be room to put this on here? There's always light, if only we're brave enough to see it. That's going to be, unless I extend this. I really like that, but there's also always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. I like that one too. I'll use this. I will be using that quote somewhere in here. I'll tell you what. Let's make it thinner. Okay. Always be on the lookout. Should it be always be on the lookout, and then for the presence, or always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder? Let's do that. that up here. I'm going to put this one like this, and then I can decorate over on that side. Do that. Okay. Kind of like there. And we'll get this one on. I almost out of glue. Go there. Now, Presence of Wonder. So remember we had the here. Books are always make you wonder, you know? I like books. Nature's always a wonder. We have in this one. Butterfly. Ooh. Majestic deer. I could have him like go there. And now for charms, I thought about adding another charm. For charms, wonder. I wanted to use a unicorn. Out of this whole thing of charms, I think this is a unicorn, but I can't 100% tell. I thought maybe that was the horn. And I've only used one unicorn out of here, and that was for my Winter's Heart journal. So, what the heck? I'm upset. Did have a horse. I wanted to use the horse if I was going to use the strength one, the brave or the brave enough. I have a Pegasus. You know, that's a wonder. What else did I grab out? And dragons. Dragons could either be wonders or brave. You know? What's this? Butterfly, another bird. This one. This is another dragon. Well, I could use, how about this? Let me use a dragon and then the books. Because, you know, like the fantasy thing. I mean, I could have went anywhere. Nature is always a wonder type of thing. You know, see, I don't think there's books in the squares. I think it's only in the long one box. Yeah, I think that's the only one with books. Nothing over in the tag section. Which I could actually You know, instead of gluing it on, I could use it as the dangle. Huh? That's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I like that idea. Kind of circles we got here. One with, oh, please. I'm gonna script stamp this. And I think maybe put some washi tape on this. I can glue this off to the side like that. That like that. It's my dragon. Oh, hey. There's my dragon on there like that. And that would all be on here. I think I like it just like that. I don't even think I really need the washi tape. Let's do that. How about I glue it? Oh, goodness. How about my glue stop being a weenie and work? Oh, there. Kind of tough. Dragon. Right way. These two fellas. And then this to hang off on that side. Brought about here, so go. There. Okay. That's two. I may use these. I don't necessarily need to. Still like that. I could put that on, put it in and out of a pocket. But again, we still got a couple of weeks, or weeks. Wow, I hope not. We still got a couple more prompts. Let's see what those are gonna do. Oh, I like that though. I like that. That goes nice together, doesn't it? That, that was nice. Yeah, I've got some more time. So let's see what's coming up. See what I use, what I don't use, and then I can always go back, do like an extra, like just a decorate video after I give it some thought. But let's put these in. Put these in here, find 2 pages. So let's see. It says this on this side. I could always put one of them on here. See. Yeah, that's fine. That goes fine. Just what? That goes just fine. Just fine. Let's do that. Let's put that here. See what I'm doing here. Let me ink it. I didn't even notice it wasn't inked. I think that was no. And if I inked it, it was light. Up in here. How did you get all the way through like that? I don't know if dangle. What did I do? Okay, you go this way. There we go. There we go. Right, for now, though, I wouldn't mind if you did that so I can glue her on. Either I'm clogged or I'm out of glue. Let's check the clog situation first. I gotta see it. Sorry if I'm off camera, but I gotta be able to see the hole. And I'm on the struggle bus currently. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. That is not the one. Where'd that page go? This one. Here? Okay. And where's the other one? This one here. That was in the first signature. Where's my large tab? Is in the fourth. So I have this fabric tab in the second. What's this? That's not a tab, that's just a sticker out. Well, then let's look in this one. See what we have here. What if I put the tab on this pocket? Let's see if I did that. And that wouldn't be able to, I could paper clip that elsewhere. That's a possibility. Let's keep looking. Not the page. Script tab. I'm kind of trying to see if there's one that I can put on this way. So it's facing front. Can always do that. They always look nice on those pages. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Might do that. Let's put it here. The dangle can be at the bottom. Nothing says you can't have the dangle at the bottom. All my other dangles are up top. Let's switch her up. Come on, you. There you go. Okay. Let's do that, and I'll just put this tab up a smidge more, like so. Alright, let's get some glue on her. And we'll put this one, go this way. Not all the way up like that. I don't mind if it sticks out, but I don't want it to stick out that much. Alright. That looks about right. Let's double check over here. A little further down than I want there. Top here. Where are we at? That's good. So let's put a little bit of Fabri-Tac right there. Yeah, it'll be nice and sturdy. Alright. Hold that for a second. Just want to make sure this one's nice and I think that's good. Alright, and how's this one doing? It's doing good. So from this way, we have this on the back. Depending on what's going on, like I said, I can decorate that later down the line. Or I can just leave it. Got that, you can see that. Just like my one with my favorite things. You see the back of that? That's that. And then once I get to like the end, if I got letters left over, I can throw them in here. Put one in there. That looks good. But I want to wait. Okay. That's what we got. So, our tab is done. Next up died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Getting so close. Getting so close. Died. I might do some prep work for that. I'll look into it and see what this one entails, and then decide if I'll record if you'd want to see the prep work or not on that. Okay, done for now. Till next time.